last year. Not about narrative, it's about what happened.
I think it goes close both ways. Either Giannis or Harden would have been absolutely deserving MVP candidates. And Stephen A., like you, last season, I had a vote for the postseason awards as well, and I voted Harden.
Postseason?
Yep, I voted Harden MVP.
No, not in the postseason.
But you're talking about league MVP.
For the league awards, league
right.
MVP. And I went on statistical dominance. I went on historical significance. During that time, all those players you mentioned were injured. He went on that 32 straight games of 30-plus points or more. Then I went on how much importance and load he was managing for the team. If he wasn't there, what would happen to the Rockets?
What would happen to the Bucks
and
if
then,
you take free
I think they would have been a playoff team in the East.
I still think they would be very good. I mean, literally, G League players were coming in to help the Rockets. And then finally, also feel like we're at all these games. I see Stephen A. all the time. Like, you could just watch a game and be like, yo, Harden, you can't stop this man. And
Can't stop him.
Can't stop him.
Until the playoffs when he can't win.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. And what I wanted to talk about real quick is Miss Ross Goldon-Wude. I've actually liked her takes on the show. Like I said, I just kind of tend to watch it sometimes, and I'm like, yo, be careful, because you're starting to trend to that territory that we were talking about, not to try to enter. But other than that, Ross is very knowledgeable of the game. I mean, she went to college at Stanford. She's a very, like I said, she knows her basketball. So, and, you know, I think it's important that it would be, like I said, it'd be a nice set of fresh blood to see her on a more consistent basis, you know, on First Take. Because I'm not going to mention that other woman's name, because it's just annoying just saying the name, hearing the name, and for reasons, as I said before. I mean, is Molly a pretty face? Yes, she is. Maybe to some people probably not, but she is. She's a pretty face. I told you, Molly knows her football, so I said that's great. But I'm saying, like, you just can't be a moderator and then pretend like, you know, all of a sudden you're one of the people debating. There's nothing wrong with having an opinion, but it's always knowing when to say the right time to form an opinion. And I said that if you wanted to be a debater, you can't be sitting at that moderating table trying to do both roles and say, oh yeah, you know. It's like, you know, all of a sudden it's kind of like having this, well, no, I gotta be careful how I say this, but, you know, basically you're just trying to fulfill both roles, and it's like you only gotta do one. And it's like, yo, just, again, you know, let the people debate who are debating the topic. You know, you ask the questions. When it's your time to chime in, you just chime in. You know, that's really all it is. That's all I ask for. But then it becomes, it's like, it's the interrupting. You got to make sure that you're heard and all this. And it's like, it's not what it is. And it's like, no wonder that dudes pretty much across America and those around the world that watch, just pretty much are having a hard time trying to listen to the debate and listening to the topic, because it's like, you feel like you just got to do things. I mean, getting up off the set because of what Max said about Kobe Bryant, and it's like, you're a moderator, and it's like, you didn't even leave. It's like you left, and then you came back after. It's like, what was the point of doing all that? I could understand Ryan Clark doing it. I could understand Max Kellerman doing it, Stephen A., or any other guest, Shaq, or anybody, but it's like, Molly. And that's why I said that I feel like she's doing this, you know, for attention, and it's like, it's kind of the wrong way of going about it. So I feel like, again, that's why I said that Ross Goldon-Wude, I think, would be an excellent addition, as long as, you know, they have her, you know, do things the right way, because knowing ESPN, they will twist things for ratings. So they will try to do some stuff, find a way to make somebody annoying, and then make sure that they're on the show constantly, because it boosts us, because they're funny, and we can have the viewers listen to false narratives, falsifying myths and narratives. So it's you know, we just want to hear the sport, and we just want to hear the truth, and we just want to hear an interesting debate, whether it's right or wrong. So that's the whole thing. But the key thing is Molly letting these people do their jobs. But that's why I would love to see Ross Goldon-Wude in a much more bigger role on ESPN, and I would love to see her on First Take more often. So once again, ladies, and that's what all due, and before I go, I just say, and that's what all due respect to Molly, because like I said, Molly's a hardworking woman and she does a great job, except for doing what she's supposed to do. She ain't good at that. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy Lewis back with another one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. As always, live, laugh. Thank you for watching. DJ, you already know the drill, man. Let's hit them with.
On my mind, oh. I love you, die. Say now because of you, baby. Make a brother gonna